Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I thought I would do kind of like a college tips video for any of you who are going to college soon. I know it's like 3 months away, but since I am a sophomore in college and I have like a month left before my year is over, I just thought that it would be beneficial to do something like this. I used to watch these types of videos all the time when I was going into college, just so I could get a feel and like an idea of what I was going to expect, because like once you go to college it's completely different, like it's a whole new world, and I feel like having some tips will help you with your process and just like getting in the swing of things. So I came up with a list of 25 different tips for me to give you guys. So if you want to know some tips on surviving college, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I did write them on my phone, so if I'm ever looking down, this is what I'm looking at. I wrote them down on my phone. So let's just jump right into it. Number 1, get involved as quick as you can. And this is a really, really big one. I didn't get involved my freshman year. Well, last year, which was my freshman year, I didn't really get involved that quickly. And I know that joining clubs or joining like a club sport or just a regular sport, it'll just help you in the process of getting to know more people and feeling more comfortable in your environment. And something you really don't want to do in college is just sit in your room all day, like on your computer. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to do that eventually, but getting involved as quickly as you can is just really like one of the biggest tips that anyone can give you when you go into college. So just keep that in mind. If you are going to college, maybe look at some clubs beforehand. Go to like your council meetings, like for your building, for your dorm. So just get involved as quickly as you can, then you'll make new friends and you'll feel more comfortable. Okay, so number 2, don't be afraid to do things by yourself. Now this one I cannot stress enough, you guys, because I understand that you want to do things with your friend or your roommate 24/7. Like, let's go get food together, let's go do our laundry together, let's go to class together, let's go to the library and study together. That's fine, but you don't want to do that 24/7. You need to have some independence and some strength to just go and get Chick-fil-A by yourself. And if you are going by yourself, like what I do, if I have to go get food by myself, put your earbuds in, go do your thing, and then once you sit down, open Netflix on your phone and I watch Friends, and it just doesn't bother me. It used to bother me, like, oh, I don't want to do things by myself, but then now it's just like, who cares? Like, there are a million people on this campus that will literally go and do things by themselves. Like, it's not a big deal. So don't be afraid to do things by yourself, like going to the library and studying, or like walking to class by yourself, or going to get food. Just do things by yourself. Like, you'll see everyone else doing it, and just don't be afraid. So number 3, know your best style of learning and apply it. So what that means, there are auditory learners, there are visual learners, there are kinesthetic learners. So I am a visual learner, so I need videos, I need images, I need a PowerPoint, I need the teacher talking to me. Like, that's what I need. I cannot take an online class. I can never take an online class. Never taken it, never gonna take it unless I absolutely have to, because I need someone in front of me, like a teacher, really explaining things and talking to me so I can see visuals and like explaining things. That's just how I learn. So because I know that's how I learn, I apply it to get the best out of my lecture, if that makes sense. So if you're an auditory learner, you know, go to class, listen, make sure you're listening all the time. If you're a visual learner, make sure that you have, you know, videos prepared. It just will really help you in the long run to know what your learning style is, and honestly it'll just better your experience in your lectures, because of course lectures are boring, lectures are this, lectures are that, but just know your style of learning and it'll just help you in the long run. Number 4, I literally put this in caps, go to class. Honestly, like, you're paying what, like $300, $400 a class to take this class. You are not high school anymore. Like, you need to go to class. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I've been to every single one of my classes, because when you go to college, yeah, one day you feel like shit and you're not gonna get out of your bed for anything. That's fine. Or you have that one teacher who doesn't care about attendance, so you're like, yeah, I'll just take this day off. Like, I have a million things to do. But honestly, you cannot be one of those people who never go to class. Like, you need to go to class. That is the way you're gonna learn. You'll learn things in class that you can't, like, on the PowerPoints that they put online. Like, you need to go to class. Okay, number 5, get organized quick. So organization is key to college. Like, buy a planner, write everything down. Due dates, tests, exams, quizzes, online things you have to do, because I take 5 classes and usually the average is 5 classes. Some people take more, some people take less, but the average, like 80% of the people will take 5 classes. And once you start, syllabus week is like, it's the first week of classes, it's called syllabus week. You get all your syllabuses, whatever. Anyways, you get all the syllabus for your class, and then what you want to do, what I do, and I really think it's good, I literally go in and I highlight due dates. I'll put them in my calendar, like my planner. I cannot live without my planner. Like, honestly, if I do not write things down, I will forget them completely. Like, it'll just go away. Like, I literally won't remember it. Just be organized, it's a really big tip. Okay, number 6, respect your RA, because they can fuck you over easily. Honestly, this is huge. If you want to be a bitch to your RA, they can fuck you over. Like, they can write you up for anything. So honestly, just be respectful. Like, it's honestly not that hard. Like, of course they're gonna keep people in line. Like, you can't blast music at 3 in the morning and expect nothing to happen. Like, just be respectful in that sense, and be respectful to the people around you. These walls are not thick. Like, these people were fighting or something earlier. Like, I don't even know what they were doing. Like, wrestling or some shit. I don't know. But just be respectful to your RA. It's just the way it should be. Number 7, don't buy the textbooks unless absolutely necessary. So everyone knows that college textbooks are ridiculously expensive. So I had literally one book, like a book like this thin, it was like $100. I was like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, you pay like $22,000, I mean, depending on where you go. But like, I paid $22,000 for this school, and it's just like, you can't even give me a book for free. Like, it's crazy. So honestly, on the syllabus of one of your classes, it might say that you need a textbook, but check with your professor first, because you might not even need it. So don't spend the money if you really don't need it. Just check with them first, and then what you can do is you can rent the books or buy them. I usually rent them, but some of them I do buy just so I can like resell them. But yeah, don't buy the books unless they're absolutely necessary. Number 8, find your ideal study place. So either the library, the lounge, student union. For me, it's usually the library that I get the most studying done. There are like community lounges, quiet lounges in your dorm, and then some people do it at the student union, but I don't see really how you could do it. Like, I could not focus with all those people around me. So just find your ideal study place. Like, just go to the library, get a feel of each floor, because you know, each floor is different. So just find your spot and then go from there. Number 9, make friends, say hi, and smile to people. So, you know, if you see someone walking on campus and you sort of know them, not really, don't be afraid to say hi. Like, how's your day? Give them a smile. Like, it's college, everyone's pretty nice for the most part. Just like, honestly, don't even be afraid to say hi and be nice. You'll make more friends that way. 10, don't be afraid to talk to people in your class. You make a lot of friends that way. I literally just said that. But yeah, don't be afraid. 11, take advantage of meal deals. Okay, so if you don't know what that means, if you're like, what the hell is a meal deal? So in my campus, my university, I'm pretty sure most people go by this. I don't know. So we have a meal plan, and then I get the one that is 14 meals a week. And one meal is equivalent to $6. So the thing about college, and my university specifically, is they are greedy as hell. And you'll learn it when you go to college. And so if I go to like Chick-fil-A, or if I go to like, there's a sandwich place, it's not one meal that's $6. They will make it $7 or $8, which means I have to use one meal swipe, which is equivalent to $6, and then like $2 in points. Points is like 1 point is $1. So at the beginning of each semester, we get 50 points, which is equivalent to $50. But it's annoying because if a sandwich is $8, you can't just use one meal swipe. You have to use one meal swipe and 2 points. And those points go quick. So honestly, we have these things called meal deals where it's like Pasta, like chicken primavera pasta, a drink, that's like a meal deal. It's just one meal swipe, $6, that's it. And nothing more, nothing less. But the thing with meal deals is you can't like choose. Like there's pasta that's, we have a place called Patuxent and they have really good pasta. And one meal deal is like spaghetti and meatballs and a drink. So you really need to take advantage of meal deals. Once you go to college, you'll know more what I'm talking about. But honestly, if you hear like meal deals, take advantage of them so you don't like keep racking up money. Like those points will go by quick and those meals will go by really quick in college. So take advantage of meal deals if you can. Number 12, take advantage of campus resources, and I put in parentheses free cycling, free tutors, etc. I put cycling because I do go to cycling here at my university. They have a really nice gym that they just opened, and they have free cycling classes, free kickboxing classes, all that stuff. So take advantage of that stuff. I mean, you are paying for it, like low-key, because there are gym fees applied to everyone's tuition. So just take advantage of that, and of course there are free tutors, like free campus counselors, free like health screening, stuff like that. So take advantage of that because, I mean, it is what you are paying that like $22,000 for. Number 13, do your best on every assignment. You don't have that many. So I know this from personal experience, like my sister when she was in college, I think my mom was telling me once that you don't really realize that you have like 3 tests, 1 worksheet, and then that's it, that's your grade. It's not like high school where you have unit tests, you have quizzes, you have worksheets, you have homework, you have this, you have that. No, it's like you have like three quizzes, a test, a final, and that's pretty much it. Like you don't have that many opportunities. Some courses, of course, have more, you know, what's the word? More assignments than others, but you know, some of them you'll have like 1 presentation and a final. That's literally your grade. Like I have one course that's like 2 presentations and a final. That's it. Like that's your only grade. So you really need to do good on every assignment because, you know, it can really make or break you. 14, don't pack too much. Unless you're going across the country, you can always get more stuff later. So I go to college like an hour away from my house, so I learned not to bring every single item of clothing. You're literally gonna wear, I would say like 50% of it. Like, especially in the summer, all I wear are like running shorts, and a t-shirt because it's so freaking hot. So like honestly, unless you're going across the country, like yeah, bring all your stuff. But honestly, if you're going like a couple states away or like an hour, like don't bring all your stuff. Like you can always go back and get it. I mean, your parents will be more than happy to come visit you and bring you more stuff. So just be mindful of that. You really don't need every single item of clothing. 15, get your sleep. This is huge. Like it's college, I understand, like studying, parties, this, that. Like you want to hang out, you want to go do this, you want to go to the movies, but you need to sleep. Like honestly, get your sleep. There's nothing worse than running throughout your day with no sleep. Like that's just like the worst thing. And me, I love my sleep. I make sure to get my sleep, so just make sure to get your sleep. 16, eat as healthy as you can. This one is kind of hard just because you are on a college campus and you don't have that many food options. So like that's why the good thing about, for me next year with my 3 other roommates, we're getting an apartment, an on-campus apartment. It's like a dorm, but it's an apartment. And you have a kitchen. So that's like the good thing. But once you're in a dorm and you don't have a kitchen, you can't really cook healthy meals. So, you know, you have to opt out for like the chicken fingers and the fries and the pasta and the sandwiches and this and that. Like, I mean, there are salad, of course, but like, you can't really, you know what I mean? Like, you can't make avocado toast. You can't make this, you can't make that. Like, just try to eat as healthy as you can. I mean, of course, whoever gets like a freshman 15, like whatever. But just try to eat as healthy as you can. It'll just be better for you. 17, find outlets to relieve stress like gym, dancing, or club sports. So yes, college is extremely stressful. You are gonna get extremely stressed. So you need to find ways to relieve that, clear your mind. Gym, like going to the gym is a great option. If you've never really gone to the gym in high school, like just go now, like who cares? There are a million people who probably have never gone to the gym, but go to the gym in college. Like you really need to find something that just relieves your stress and clears your mind, because it makes you healthier, like your mental state healthier, and just like, it'll show. Like once you start doing it and you relieve your stress, like you're gonna be like, wow, like I really like this. 18, get a job and learn how to budget your money correctly. So, I mean, I'm a sophomore and I've never had an on-campus job. I mean, I never had a job like here in college regardless, but I will soon. But getting a job, of course, college is expensive. You want to go out, you want to go shopping, you want to go to the movies. Who's going to pay for it? Your parents are going to pay for it. I mean, unless you have like a bunch of savings and stuff you can use, but like for me, I can't touch my savings. Like I'll put money in it. I'll take money out of it eventually, like sometimes, but I don't like taking all that money out because that's my savings. But if I don't have any money in my checkings, I mean, I can't do anything about it. So who's going to pay? My parents are going to pay for it. So just get a job and learn how to budget your money. Like, I understand you want to blow 50 bucks on drinks or like whatever at the bar, but if you need 20 bucks for something else, like just learn how to budget. It'll just really help you out, and then it'll make you a better person in the future because you know how to budget your money. So just be aware of that. 19, stay on campus as often as you can. And in parentheses, I put more comfortable, less homesickness. I know a lot of people who go home like every single weekend, and I honestly don't know how they can do it. My mom specifically told me when I went to college, she's like, you are not coming home every weekend. I'm paying for you. Room and board is like $10,000 like a year. My mom was like, I'm not paying room and board for you to come home every weekend. I understand you're gonna miss me and I'm gonna miss you, but you need to stay at school because that is like your life now. So just stay at school as much as you can. Honestly, that's my recommendation. Of course, if you're like crying and you're really down because you miss home, go home. Like get your fix, that's fine. But if you just like go home for the hell of it, like just stay on campus. It'll just make you more comfortable with your environment, and then honestly like your homesickness will decrease because you're gonna make friends and you're gonna go to events and like all that stuff. So I would just say to just stay at school. 20, don't feel like you need to impress everyone. It's college, no one cares what you look like. This one is huge. Like once you go to college, of course, freshman year, once you go to classes, you're gonna be like, oh, I wanna look cute, just like high school, like I wanna impress people, blah, blah, blah. No, there are people that look like pogos and just look like trash, honestly. Like even me, like there are days I look like garbage and I don't care, honestly, because once you get into your class, you're gonna see, especially girls, I feel like they will wear sweatpants and like a hoodie and just like slippers. Like honestly, nobody cares what you look like in college. Just like wear whatever you want, but don't get too crazy. 21, switch your bank. And for me, that was a big one. I mean, for everyone, I feel like that's big. So my university is in ties with PNC. So what that means is like if I have a Capital One card, it's gonna be hard to take money out just because like I'd have to pay the fee to use like the PNC bank. So what that means is usually you'll just switch your account to whatever company the college has, like PNC, Capital One, Wells Fargo, whatever else there is. It just makes it easier for transactions and stuff like that. So if you've never really heard of that, check which one your university or college is gonna have, and I recommend changing it to it. 22, pack medicine. I know this is kind of like duh, but when I was a freshman last year, I got really sick in like December. I didn't have any medicine. I mean, luckily my suite mate, she gave me medicine to use, like to take, but I was like, why don't I have any medicine? Like this is so dumb. Like, of course I'm gonna get sick. Like I'm living here, there are germs everywhere. Like of course I'm gonna get sick. So just pack medicine. I know that's kind of like clearly, but just do it. 23, use your leftover meals. Don't waste that money. So like I said before, for meals, I have 14 meals a week. So Friday morning until Thursday night, I have 14 meals. So if, let's say it's Thursday night and I still have 3 meals left, I make sure to use them because meal plans are like $4,000. Like honestly, don't even get me started, but they're like $4,000. So I don't like to waste those meals because that's money that I'm wasting. So, and they don't roll over. Some schools might have it where it rolls over to the next week. We don't have that. You either use it or you lose it. So just make sure not to waste that stuff because it's money that you're paying for. 24, speak up. And then in parentheses, roommate issues, friend issues, etc. So either you or your friend or your brother or your sister or someone down the hall is gonna have roommate issues or friendship issues that are gonna blow up, and then they're just gonna be like stuck. So let's say I had a an issue with my roommate, I mean I don't, she's like perfect, but if I had an issue with my roommate, I would make sure to tell her, because you guys are living in the same space. You guys are, like, if you could see the beds right here, it's literally my bed here, there's a dresser, and then it's her bed. Like, you don't have a lot of room. Like, this is a dorm, this is an apartment, this is a mansion, like, this is a dorm. You need to be respectful of each other. If one person's not being respectful to the other one, then you need to speak up and you need to change that, because it'll just make your living situation so much better. And don't be afraid to just speak up. Like, it's college, this is your life now, like, you want to have the best memories, so if you need to speak up about something and change something, then there's no problem with that. 25, my last tip, and I put it in caps, is to have fun. This is college, these are the best years of your life. They're supposed to be the best years of your life. So you know, if you want to go to the bar, go to the bar. If you want to go to a party, go to the freaking party. If you want to stay in your bed and watch Friends, go ahead, do that too. I mean, I don't think that anyone should just like feel pressured to do something, but this is college. Like, this is a new experience for everyone. You know, having fun is like the best way to experience college and to get through college. So yeah, just have fun, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I wish I knew some of these things before I started college, like knowing what kind of learner I was, or like knowing about meal deals and stuff like that, finding my right study place. Like, I wish I knew that stuff. Before you guys click out of this video, I am thinking about doing a Q&A video. I've always wanted to do one, but I want to know if you guys would be interested in seeing the Q&A. If you're interested in seeing the Q&A video, just leave me a question down in the comment section so I can see it. I don't know when exactly I want to do the Q&A, but I know I want to do it like the next month or so. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.